many people waking up this morning, probably only just fresh out of bed. Big news story coming out of Los Angeles. Rapper Chris Brown, there are police at his house after a woman claimed in the very early hours of the morning LA time, Chris Brown pulled a gun on her. He then took to Instagram.
Oh, gee whiz, I don't think that's doing him any favours. But we are going to talk to Dean McCarthy, who's our Scoopla Hollywood correspondent, who's outside Chris Brown's house at the moment. Good morning, Dean.
Good morning, Rove and Sam. I tell you what, it is mayhem. It's like a circus right here, right now.
Yeah, right.
So where are we at? We know police are there and people are being brought out, but where's Chris? Do we have an update on anything on that regard yet?
Yeah, so here's the deal. So the police obtained a search warrant. Now, you may have heard in different reports, apparently a duffel bag was thrown out of one of the windows of his house, and in the duffel bag was apparently drugs, guns, and weapons, which has certainly added another layer to this story. But I tell you what, guys, there are police helicopters. It is absolute mayhem here. As you can see, if you're watching the live stream right now, the police are releasing each of his friends one by one, and none of them are talking to the press at all. Chris Brown is still inside, but he should be getting removed, fairly soon, I would expect.
Are you saying that Chris will be arrested today?
They're definitely expecting that he will be arrested today, yes. You know, you've probably been following his Instagram and seeing the videos that he's posting claiming his innocence. But I tell you what, with the evidence and the atmosphere here, we're not sure how it's going to roll out.
So, I take it there's a lot of reporters out front. It's a big property, but it's a police searching, looking for this duffel bag and the apparent drugs that might be there as well?
That's exactly. Apparently, they've actually found the duffel bag. TMZ is reporting they found the duffel bag. I haven't seen it, but they'll be doing a pretty extensive search of his house, I would expect as well.
Okay.
And just quickly, do we know who the woman is?
Yeah, she's actually a friend of his. So she's been to the house before. Her name is Bailey, or Bailey, I think her name was. And the reason that she's claiming that apparently at 3 a.m. this morning, he pulled a gun on her when she was actually looking at a piece of jewellery on display in his house. And apparently she's claiming that he got riled up over that, and that's when he pulled the gun out. She actually escaped the house and called the police from outside the house, and that's how this all started.
Right.
Wow. Okay. Well, Dean,
scary.
I'm sure we'll cross back to you if Chris Brown is actually arrested today. But thank you very much for the update.
Always good to chat. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
I mean,
So she was looking at, it was a bit, the line wasn't so great, but for those of you who missed it, she is saying that she was looking at a piece of jewellery in his house and he got riled up about that and put a gun to her head.
Yes.
That's the allegations.
but what a big deal it would be if he is actually arrested. I mean, quite clearly we know about Chris Brown's past.
Yes.
And what that will
Very
mean for this
scary.
outcome, actually pulling a gun. It's hard to know with the states and their gun laws, pulling a gun on a person in your own home. I don't know what the ramifications are. So this will be a very, very interesting story. More updates this morning as they come to hand.